Hello guys, so in this video I'm gonna walk you through everything you need to know about Alibaba flagship model Qwen-3-Max preview, right? And to have some highlight about this model, so it's like the biggest and the most powerful model out there with more than 1 trillion parameter, right? So it's 12 right, trillions parameter, and it has ultra long context with 262 case. If you remember, last time in my previous video, the OpenAI GPT OS have like the context about like 128k. So this one is double, more than double, right? And it had the enterprise API access, of course, right, for the most powerful one. Okay, so it's very interesting number, but like let go deeper into this Qwen-3 and see how it works, right? So first, what is Qwen-3-Max preview? There's some fast fact about this model. First, for the parameter scale, is more than 1 trillion, right? Parameter, so it's super big. If you heard about DeepSeek, right? So the biggest one is at around like 700 billion parameter for its flagship model, but like with Qwen-3, Alibaba take it into the next level with more than 1 trillion. And I think it did the first model out there that have like more than 1 trillion parameter. Okay, and for the context window, it also have a very long support a very long context with 262,000 tokens, and it just launched within it months, few days ago, right? So and about the positioning, so it's focused on reasoning, long document understanding, and super complex instruction following, right? And one key thing you need to know about this layer model is the closed source. It's not open source like DeepSeek, and it's not open GUI either like OpenAI, GPT, or OS. So it's closed source, and it's only available via Alibaba Cloud and OpenRouter. Okay, so it's for the internal score, it's like have a better performance compared to previous Qwen model, and but like for the official technical report, it's not yet available, and I believe also for the band match, it's not yet available too, because it's still in the preview stage. So it's quite early. Okay, so with this like impressive number about the scale and the context, so like the key strength of the Alibaba Qwen-3-Max preview is that like he's focused on complex reasoning and coding assistant, multilingual, of course the Chinese is the first class, and then it had a very strong instructions, right? Okay, for the pricing, so of course it the powerful model come with the price rate, so it's follow the tier pricing model. So it's divided into 3 class, right? So from 0 to 32k input tokens, and then come to the maximum like 252k. So it's around $2 per 1 million token in, and $8.6 US dollar per million token out, right? So the token limits the around like 262k. Okay, so where the Qwen-3-Max preview fits, so that like it can be very helpful in the long document intelligence, multilingual agent, and coding and data work, right? With the long document intelligence, it can work on the contracts, on the research, with the log, and like it can be ingest with more than 100,000 case token context, so and you can query and reason it with citations, right? So with the multilingual agents, so with the Chinese help desk and content planning, or it can be structure output JSON for the pilot, and with the coding and data work, it has a very long context, so it can do a very good job on refactor, right? So because it can understand your code base very well, it can be notebook assistant, SQL generations with a strong instruction following. And if you want to try, so here the example code with the Alibaba and DashScope OpenAI compatible, or you can just do OpenRouter. So yeah, feel free to give it a try and let me know. But like and in the next slide, I'm going to demo walk you through some like simple command with the new model from Alibaba to see how it works, right? So let's check it out. See the demo, and we are going to the chat.qwen.ai. So that this is the layout of the web applications. So you don't even need an account to give it a try, right? So and then you can see here Alibaba offer different AI model from Qwen-3 30 billions to Qwen-3 Coder, and then on the top we have Qwen-3-Max preview, and they introduced it as the most powerful language model in the Qwen series, so the biggest one so far, right? So yeah, ask Qwen. So like tell me about some fact about their Qwen-3-Max preview. Okay, let's see. So when I asking it like Qwen-3-Max preview is then official release model called Qwen-3-Max as of now. So okay, with this response we can know that like the Qwen-3-Max preview has been trained with the data before April 2025, right? It's cut over at like April 2025, cut like 4 months ago. So get play. Yep, it's not the answer that I expected. So at least this should know. Okay, so like tell me about yourself. Tell me about, and the token generation is kind of like not very good. Maybe because the internet. So let's stop and then give it another try. Maybe yeah, reload it. And see if it's work. Oh, maybe just open it just chat.qwen.ai. Okay. No. Okay, not sure why it doesn't work, but like even if I press stop, it doesn't work either. Okay, and then reload. Okay, now it's back. Awesome. So give it a try again. Tell me about yourself. I want to know if it's able to the Qwen large scale model, Q for question and when for Chinese for ask, right? Okay, what is the biggest? Weak stay log out. I'm fine with that. Weak model have biggest scale. Okay, so interestingly that like the Qwen-3-Max preview doesn't know about itself, right? So it's when I asking about is the biggest model out there, so it said that is the like this is the biggest one is Qwen-3. How about let me see how about Qwen-3-Max preview. Okay, so it said that they know official model called Qwen-3, so it's kept like the cutover is June 2024. Some yeah, when I tried previously, it said that yeah. So okay, maybe I'm gonna make another video and trying with the super long context to see if it like let me try upload a document. So okay, I have the quite long documents here, and I want to see if yeah, let's stop. No, the stay low. Okay, and then I'm gonna upload a file. Okay, it uploaded, and then summarize this for me. Okay, I have the like quite long code of conduct file, and yeah. So let's see if we okay. I think yeah, the long model work the long context model work very good in summarization. Of course, it is like too easy for Qwen-3-Max preview because it has 262k context. But like yep, I think it look good so far. So yeah, I gonna come back and then try with the sign up for the account and then try with like bigger one and more like comprehensive testing with the Qwen-3-Max preview. So I will share it in the near future, right? Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you have some like insight about the latest release of the Alibaba flagship model Qwen-3-Max preview. So if you like it, do share some comment and follow my channel. Thank you very much and have a very good day.